intro so bad, but like it has to be fitting, it has to be authentic, it has to be me, and I can't figure it out. So for right now, it's hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. I'm keviahwatrice if you're new. If not, hey girl, I know everyone's saying we can stop saying Happy New Year now, but I'm gonna tell y'all Happy New Year, and I hope it is an amazing, blessed year for you. I'm kicking off my first video of 2024 with my ins and outs. This is a trend that I've been seeing on Instagram and TikTok, but I decided to bring it here to YouTube. I don't care if I'm late. Nobody makes the rules, girl. No one makes the rules. Do what you want to do when you feel like you needed to do it, because nobody makes the rules, okay? So we're about to get into this video. It probably won't be too long, but I just wanted to share with you guys a little bit of my headspace, what I'm looking forward to this year, what's in and what is already out, okay? So let's get into it. These things are in no particular order, by the way. It's just things that came into my mind that I'm really looking forward to going into and no longer participating in. I have my notebook here. I wrote them down. I love this little notebook. It's so cute. It's so simple, but good, black and gold. So let's just go through these, no particular order. So my first one, now I will say my first one is definitely top of the list. If I had to put anything in order, it would be this first one. Everything else, no particular order. So we're starting with my ends, and my first one is letting things go with God. I can't even begin to tell y'all how much I have been humbled within like the past 24 hours, and the fact that I just need to let things go. Like, I'm gonna have to make a whole video out of that, because God really humbled me, and it brought me to the place that I really needed to be, to have an open and surrendered heart with him. So number one is letting things go with God. And what do I really mean by that? Is walking in dependency with him, not harboring my emotions, harboring what I think or I feel or whatever the case. And this is not to say that I'm not going to pay attention to my emotions or how I feel, but sometimes I can harbor in them a little too long, and I don't want to do that. So we are letting things go. We are walking in dependency with God. At this point, as long as I've been in relationship with God, there are things that I don't really need to keep having to learn, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to be solid. And again, it's not to say that things aren't going to happen, right? Everybody is not going to be on the strong soldier list and not have anything to deal with this year, okay? There are going to be things we have to deal with, but I want to walk in dependency. I want to be able to freely just let things go into his care and his hands. So if I have to say anything is number one, that is number one. Next on my list is cultivating a gym lifestyle. So I think I briefly talked about it here on my channel before, if you guys don't know, but I deal with a health condition where I can't lift weights. I can't do like any hardcore workouts, which, to be honest, it's been really tough for me, because it's like, what's going on? You know, I'm just trying to move my body, be active, lose weight, and my body just does not react to lifting weights or anything hardcore. And so a goal of mine is just to create the lifestyle of going to the gym, not solely based off of losing weight, but having movement in my body and doing the things that I can do. So for me, that looks like the Stairmaster, the treadmill, and maybe some abs or glutes without any weights. And honestly, the goal is to retrain my mind around like the focus being losing weight versus having a lifestyle of moving my body, knowing that the result of losing weight is going to come with that. But I'll be honest with y'all, I had a lot of the TikTok exercises saved with weights, and it's like, I can't do that, you know? And so just being hopeful that I will get to my desired, you know, body frame or whatever the case, but I don't have to necessarily do what everybody is doing to get there. So, all right, next on my list is consistent weekly tithing. Y'all, this is a big one for me too. In the past, like, the desire to tithe will be there, but then sometimes I'll be like, Lord, like, I gotta pay this bill. And there have been times where I operated in a scarcity mindset, where I'm looking at the amount that I have to tithe, and I'm like, that can go on a bill. Like, there's something I need to catch up, or like, you know, I need to pay this or I need to pay that, and I just didn't make the right decision. And I know that that is not rooted in the right heart frame. So a huge goal of mine is to be consistent in tithing weekly. Whatever I made for the week, we taking that right off the top, and I really just don't want to operate from that heart posture anymore. And I've been praying for God to fix my heart in that, because I want to be a cheerful giver, and most of all, I want to be obedient, because I believe that that we are supposed to be tithing as believers, and I believe not doing so could place blockages on your finances. So that is a huge goal for me as well this year, to pay my tithes weekly for whatever I need that week. Another one that is in is continuing to do my own hair. Y'all, I need my hair done right now. It's in a little bun back here. But let me tell y'all, in 2023, I learned how to do me a good quick weave, and I never stopped. I've done my own hair so many times last year just by learning how to do a quick weave and glue them tracks on that cap, okay? Watch your YouTube video, watch your TikTok video, and learn how to do yourself a quick weave. Because listen, it's gonna save you some money, and if you can't get an appointment, it is such a life hack to be able to do your own hair. So I really enjoyed learning how to do my own quick weaves last year, and that is something that is definitely coming with me this year. Okay, next on my list is building my confidence. Honestly, I'm not too sure how I'm going to do that, like practically what steps I'm going to take to do that, but I definitely want to work on building my confidence, because I feel like last year my confidence, you know, it took a little dip. So I want to work on building my confidence this year, whether that is continuing to show up here on YouTube, create content, whatever the case. Definitely building my confidence back up. Okay, this one might contradict the doing my own hair point, but the cut life is definitely coming back in 2024. You guys know, if you've been here, I love my short cut. Like a short good pixie cut is just, that's my signature style, y'all, and I miss my cut. So I'm definitely going back to the cut life this year. I think I'm going to do it around my 30th birthday. So the cut life is definitely coming back in. I miss her so much. But the thing with that is I don't really know how to do my own short hair. So I don't know, I'm probably gonna have to learn or something. I miss my shortcut, y'all, real bad. Okay, next on my list is creating more digital products. I really desire to have like a whole arsenal of digital products for women about different topics in like faith and mental health and business. So I'm really looking forward to creating more digital products this year. So look out for those. I do currently have on my website my signature How to Tap Back In Masterclass. That is my favorite masterclass that I have like ever done, and the one that's on my website was so good. Like, I think the best masterclass I did all year last year. Also another one on there on how to ditch your worrying ways and create a lifestyle of mindfulness, and that's a really good one too. I actually was rewatching it a few weeks ago, and I was like, girl, this is so good. I really want to continue to curate more digital products this year. Next on my list is just checking on my friends more and little thinking of you gifts. Honestly, I'm that friend. Like, I want to do little cute things for my friends and, you know, show them that I was thinking of them by picking them something up or sending them a little digital gift card. So I just want to do better with that in 2024. I feel like I love when those things are done to me, and a love language that I like to show other people is definitely gift giving. So I want to do more of that this year as well. All right, last on my list for my ends is slowing down. Y'all, I be moving way too fast, like just honestly with everything. I want to slow down in my morning routine. I want to slow down in getting dressed and getting out the door, like even getting out my car. Sometimes I'm moving too fast and I'm dropping my phone. Like, I just overall, well, I can be pretty clumsy, but overall I need to slow down and be very intentional with just my time management, and taking my time. Like, why are we rushing through washing our face and lotioning our bodies when we get out the shower? Looking forward to just slowing down this year. Okay, now let's get into these outs. Rolling in hot number one on the list is reactive emotions that impact my faith. This kind of goes hand in hand with what I said my top number one was for my ends, but honestly, I'm just not interested in reactive emotions. Again, not that I can't feel, right? There may be some things that happen this year that I'm not going to care for, but at the end of the day, I have to stand on what I know, that God is faithful, that he will never leave me nor forsake me, that at the right time he will reveal the revelation, whatever I need, that he is my covering, he is my protector, he is my provider. I have to stand on that. Reactive emotions that impact my faith and make me question if God sees me, if he loves me, if he's going to come through for me, are 100% out. I will get them out of my mouth to verbalize it. I will write it in my journal, but I cannot stay there. I cannot harbor it. I cannot replay it in my mind, because that is not healthy. All right, number 2 on the list is unnecessary sugar. I'm not like a super sweet tooth person, but I'm definitely gonna want me a little something sweet after I have a meal. And I just feel like sometimes the sugars are completely unnecessary. So the goal with the out is to drastically cut unnecessary sugar. Y'all pray for me on that. Okay, next on my list, this is a big one for me: overthinking content. I have been really not able to create content, I feel like, for a little minute, but I don't feel like I have been super aligned in my content, or really like, you know, putting out what I really want to put out, because I'm still figuring it out. But one thing I'm not going to do is overthink my content. And to be honest, I think for me, because y'all, I've been on the internet since like what, 2014. That's when I first started my blog, and that's when I was like sharing and, you know, encouraging and creating content since 2014. That's 10 years now. And I kind of feel like when content creation blew up, it made me be like, hold up, wait a minute, like all these trends, and you know, when everyone was big on the like the dancing and the reels, like that's just not my style. And it made me feel like, okay, do I have to conform to this stuff? Like, no, that's not me. And you know, no shame to anybody who does it, but that's just not my style. So I'm not going to overthink content. I'm going to just focus on finding my content style and whatever the Lord is releasing me to release in the way that I release it, and that's that. But we are not overthinking content, girl. Next on the list, and this is something that I've already been implementing, but having no plan for the week. Like, I will have things up here in my head that I need to do, but really writing things out and having a solid plan for the week has been extremely helpful. And I'm gonna plug Kyla's channel here again. Please check out her channel, y'all. She does like weekly plan with me. She teaches you how to stay consistent, productive, disciplined. Like, I just need to binge a bunch of her videos. But one thing that I really like that she showed her audience how to do is like writing out everything that you need to do for the week and writing down how long that task is going to take you. So that is something that I have been implementing and that I plan to stick with me in 2024. Next on the list is nobody's son is allowed to spin the block. Okay, I feel like last year 2 people tried to spin the block on me. One was an absolute no, like I was not letting that happen. But the other one, I feel like I kind of let him play in my face a little bit, and I don't like that. So nobody's son is allowed to spin the block. And somebody's son already tried to in 2024, and absolutely not. We are not doing that. I just feel like I'm actually not going to give explanation on that. It's just a no. It's just a flat out no. Next on the list that's out is disobedience. I feel like last year, honestly the past couple of years, the Lord has shown me so much about just being obedient, even in the little things, like him telling me to wait to make a dinner reservation. I just want to be obedient in all things. So being disobedient is definitely out. Like, we done learned our lessons, we know how this works, and we are not being disobedient in all things. Disobedient in what God is telling me to do, disobedient in dating. I have a story on that actually that I was disobedient with. Let me tell y'all, I had a date lined up with this guy last year, and I prayed that morning and I was like, Lord, if I'm not supposed to go on a date with this guy, like, have him cancel the date. Lo and behold, the guy ended up canceling the date. Now, while we did not go on that date, we still ended up meeting up. It wasn't a date, I would call it a link for sure. And I see exactly why the Lord answered my prayer when I said, Lord, if I'm not supposed to go on this date or deal with this man, show me. Because I still wanted to, you know, see what this man was about. Now I see why God blocked that. So girl, no disobedience, okay? Not in what God tells you to do, whether that is booking an appointment, a reservation, going somewhere, the person that you're dating, like literally whatever the case is, do not be disobedient. Okay, next on my list is waiting forever to edit YouTube content. Y'all, I feel like this is a big reason why I haven't been the most consistent on YouTube. I will literally have vlogs in my camera and never get around to editing them, and so I just don't post them. Like right now, I have a vlog in my camera and I'm probably not posting it because I just feel like once I wait forever to edit it, I don't want to post it anymore. And I don't know, maybe that's me in my head, but I have to get a solid routine and schedule together with that. I don't know if I need to record and then just go straight into editing, but something has to give, because I feel like that is truly holding me back from flourishing on YouTube, because I take forever to edit, because I'll be honest with y'all, I don't like editing, and hiring someone to do that is not in my budget. And honestly, I don't think I want someone else editing my YouTube videos. The way that I be like having to say something over and over and over because I mess up my words, like I just rather edit the video myself. Okay, last one is scrolling before bed during the week. Honestly, scrolling in general is something that I want to bring down completely. Honestly, y'all, I just don't want to scroll. I don't have a desire to just be scrolling how I used to. But in particular, for this point, no scrolling before bed during the week. I have lots of books that I could be reading, and I actually enjoy reading, y'all. Like, I want to read my books before bed. So no scrolling before bed during the week. Now during the weekend, we gonna scroll TikTok, we gonna kiki, we gonna laugh and all the things, but during the week it's just not gonna work for me. And that's it, y'all. Those are my 2024 ins and outs. Honestly, there's probably more that need to be on this list, but when I did this video, these are the things that, you know, just automatically came to my mind. Well, I hope you guys enjoy. I have so many videos that I need to record. I am focusing on more sit down chit chat content in 2024, so I have a lot of work to do, a lot of videos to record. I already made like a list of 10 videos that I want to do, so I just have to prepare, execute, and edit. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I hope that you have an amazing day whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.